However, I just love little tiny items that have mirrors in them. It makes me so happy. I like pink things. I like shiny things. It's a win. What's up, everyone, and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Manders, and this is my channel. We talk about makeup and skincare. Sometimes we talk about nail polish. Sometimes there's dudes revving their truck outside my house, and I almost always drop something. So if you're interested in any of those things, make sure you stick around. Give this video a thumbs up and ring the notification bell, and please subscribe to my channel. Today we are talking about makeup. I love talking about makeup. I haven't done a monthly favorites in probably forever. Every month I sit down and I'm like, gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna talk about some stuff that I liked this month, and then I never friggin' film it. Ever remember to film it. So today I'm filming it. And some dude's outside revving his truck, which is really weird. That only usually happens in the middle of the night here. It did happen once in the middle of the night, and my husband was very upset. All right, the first product I want to talk about that was a favorite of mine for the month of February was this Bali Balm. This is the Sweet Orange and Coconut Lip Balm. This came to me in a boxy charm. I'm going to put a little bit on. It is so good, and it smells juicy and fruity. So it's got a little applicator like that. A little bit does go a long way. It tastes really good too. I'm not usually a fan of lip balms that come in an applicator like this. However, I was pleasantly surprised with this one. This is one of those things that I took out of the box and looked at it and was like, no, I'm not going to like it because it's a squeezy tube. And then I made myself try it, and now it's in a favorites video. So yay me. So overall, I really do like this. It came in a boxy charm. I don't know what it retails for, but I'm kind of interested to see if they have more of these. It has like a really nice, plumping feeling right now that I can feel like my lips are a little bit tingly. And yeah, it is also bee friendly, which we all know is a good thing. All right, the next product I want to talk about is a nail polish. This was sent to me in a top box as a mission for my honest review, and this is in the shade S'il vous plaît. And I have to say, after using this nail polish, I might have gone out and bought some other ones from Essie because I forgot how much I liked polishes from Essie. That's the shape of the brush there. So satisfying to watch. The color is just so pretty, and they are fairly affordable. So I did want to talk about this. I did really like this nail polish. It's just such a nice, shiny pink. I like pink things. I like shiny things. It's a win. I do want to talk about this Colourpop Super Shock Shadow because I only just purchased this and I only used it once, but I still want to talk about it because it was so good that time that I used it. It's this one. It's in the shade Amaze. I'm going to give you a swatch. I really like their Super Shock Shadows. Any of the ones I've tried are usually just wins. That's just a really pretty eyeshadow. I barely touched it. I have just been loving Colourpop products so much lately. Please let me know your recommendations for Colourpop that isn't eyeshadow, because I am looking to pick up a few other different items from that brand. So this was a win. I'm really excited. I can't wait to keep using this, and I am so happy I got this. This Hank & Henry liner in the shade Blickety Black is such a good liner. I didn't know where it was in my collection for a while, and I recently found it, and overall it's one of the favorite liners in my collection. You can make a thick line, you can make a really thin line. It's very easy to use. I have no complaints. So I definitely wanted to share this with you guys if you're interested in things that I like through the month. This isn't new to my collection, as I said, but it is a good one. And it says it's long wearing, and it is pretty long wearing. It's not the one I'm using today, though. Should have used this one today. Next, I do want to talk about a setting spray. This is the Watermelon Setting Spray from Gerard Cosmetics. I have been really liking this lately. I did put it in one of my project pans, so I wanted to talk about it. It is just such a nice, refreshing spray. I do really hope to be able to order from them in the future to replace this, but for now I'm gonna have to make do with what I have. This next item is from Item Beauty. This is a bronzer that came to me in an Ipsy. That's it right there. It's a really nice bronzer. I actually really like this. I have a couple other items from this brand and I'm very intrigued by them and I want to maybe try a little bit more. Please let me know if you tried anything else from this brand. I do have their Brow Chow pencil, which is amazing. And this as well. This is the shade, this is the Mood one. It would be so cool if there was a little mirror here. I understand that it's just a mini size, so it's not necessarily feasible. However, I just love little tiny items that have mirrors in them. It makes me so happy. Does anybody else get really happy when items, super small makeup products, have mirrors? Let me know. A concealer that I really realized how much I love this is the Juvia's Place concealer. This one is in the shade 22. It's almost the perfect shade for me, but it's a little light, so I have to be very, very careful when I use it. I like to use it to cut the crease. I actually used it today and I like it as a concealer as well. I am going to look, I'm going to get a darker shade and see how much I love it. This is a very affordable concealer and it blends out so easily. It's just so good. Let me know if you've ever tried this concealer before because it is freaking good. I love this. Moving on. I do want to talk about this foundation. I'm actually wearing this today. This is the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Full Coverage Foundation. This is 16-hour wear. I've never wore it that long and it is oil free. I really like this foundation. A little bit goes a long way. It has a doe foot applicator, which is an interesting type of applicator for a foundation. However, it works. I use the shade 1505 beige. It is a pretty good matte. I had this last year when it first came out, but it was a little light for me, so I ended up giving it to my niece and she really likes it. It is a very nice foundation. I actually think it might be one of my favorites right now. It is pretty full coverage and you can build the coverage as well, which is something I like that. I like that it's not super crazy full coverage for the first round. I like that I can kind of go in with a light hand and build it up if I need to. So that is my thoughts on this foundation. The next few items are from Essence because Essence is amazing. If you haven't tried anything from this brand before, I highly recommend trying them. If you live in Canada, you can get them at Shoppers Drug Mart. This is the eyeshadow base. If you've been watching any of my videos lately, where I put eyeshadow on, I almost always use this. It is the shade Dia, or there are two shades. I don't know what the other one is called. This is the one I currently have in my collection though, and it is so good and it is so affordable. This is only $3.99 Canadian and I really, really like it. And a little bit goes a long way. I have been using this for so long and there's still so much product left in this. So I am absolutely impressed with this. I will continue using it. I will continue talking about it. Please, if you haven't checked out my recent eyeshadow videos, I will link them down below. You'll probably see me use this like 1,000 times. So that's what it feels like. Next item from Essence is just one of those products that I tried and I was like, wow, why is this so good? This is the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. I use this just to set my brows and it is almost an exact dupe for the Benefit Clear Brow Gel, which is, I don't know how much it costs, but I'll put it right here on the screen. This is $2.99 Canadian. This is so good. It's just a clear brow gel. That's the spoolie. It goes on and my brows last all day when I use this. I cannot complain at all. So this is a win. This is one of those things that I'm like, why did I wait until now to have this? I will never not have this in my collection. Please don't ever discontinue this because that would make me so sad. So sad. My favorite mascara from this month was definitely this Lash Princess Volume Mascara. There's 3 different ones from the Lash Princess line. There's this one, there's the green one, and then there's the purple one. I have to say, this one's my favorite so far. I prefer this style of wand. I really like the formula. It really does give volume and length to my lashes, and it's got really cute packaging. I really like Essence mascaras. Actually, I don't think I've ever tried an Essence mascara that I didn't like. Should I try all of them? I have tried most of them. All right, I have 2 more items that I want to talk about. These are eyeshadow palettes. These are eyeshadow palettes that I used more than once that I really, really like, and I think that we need to talk about it. The first one is the Going Coconuts by Colourpop. It is this one here. It's neutral. If you're thinking I want something colorful, this is not going to be it. But if you want just day-to-day nice eyeshadow, you might want to try this. They do have a sale on right now for their 9-pan palettes, which are these ones. This one has a full-size mirror. Not all of them do, but this one does. I used this twice this month. I haven't filmed a video with it yet. Please let me know if you'd like to see that in the comments below. It's just such a nice eyeshadow palette. I bought it for my stepdaughter, and I remember when I asked her what her thoughts were, she was like, "It's so good." And I was like, I need it. That is an amazing eyeshadow palette, especially for everyday wear. Perfect. And let me know, do you guys want to see a video of me using this palette? And last but definitely not least is the High Times palette from Midas Cosmetics. If you did not see that video, I will leave it linked down below in my playlist. I did do 3 looks, 1 palette with this, and I love this palette. I can't wait to try more from Midas Cosmetics. I know that they do have a new palette, the Genesis palette. It's a new one. I'm really excited to possibly get that one. I do have the Flower Bomb palette as well. The shade Jilly Bean right here and the shade Joint are my 2 favorites in this palette. I have used every single shade, and I have to say they're all pretty consistent. The colors blend well together, and I really have no complaints. I can't wait to keep using this palette and see, and I want to make some progress in it as well. It has a little bit of everything that I need, and that is perfect. Especially this shade right here. This shade was wow worthy. It performed so well, and I was not expecting that at all. And those are all of my favorite products for the month of February. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Please let me know in the comments down below how you are doing. I hope everybody is doing really well. I hope you are all staying safe. I hope you're staying warm. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. I really appreciate all of your support, and I can't wait to hang out with you guys again. Bye for now. If you live in the United States, I have no idea where you can get them. Let me know if there is an Essence mascara that you want me to try and test. I will absolutely do that because it is one of the more affordable brands. And yeah, it can be very expensive for some brands to ship to Canada. I understand that. And I just can't order anything right now that the shipping costs more than the order.